Hello, my name is Stephanie and I work at the Albert George branch. You may already be familiar with Hoopla, one of our online resources that offers access to ebooks, e-Audiobooks, movies and TV, music, and e-comics. Today I want to dive into the e-Audiobooks to share some ways you can discover new titles and optimize your listening experience. Hoopla makes it easy to have something to listen to anytime, anywhere, whether you're commuting to work, doing chores, exercising, or just relaxing. First, open Hoopla on your device. Make sure you're connected to the internet, because otherwise you'll only see the titles already downloaded to your device. As you scroll down, you'll find a carousel of featured titles, your recent borrows, recommendations based on your preferences and past checkouts, your favorites, and then what's popular in each format. You can click See All if any of these categories look like something you'd like to explore further, but for now I'm going to browse. I'll select the Books icon at the bottom, and then I have the option of choosing between audiobooks, comics, and ebooks. For every format, Hoopla has up-to-date lists of what's popular and what they're currently featuring. Below that, you'll see recommendations, new additions to Hoopla, new and trending, and then lots of other featured categories. You'll find many more categories if you scroll back up to the blue button for genres and collections. Here you can search the categories or choose between collections and genres. Collections are lists that Hoopla has curated to highlight timely topics, award winners, media tie-ins, diverse authors, and more. These categories change periodically, so you can always check back for new options. Genres, on the other hand, are the more traditional labels you would expect to see in a library or bookstore. If you know what you like, this is an easy way to get started. You can also search for a specific title or author. If necessary, use the filters to limit your results to the formats you want. If you're hoping to find something similar to a title you've already enjoyed, open that title's record and scroll down. Hoopla will tell you if the title is part of a series, and it will link you to any other available titles in that series. You can click on the author's name to see everything Hoopla offers by that author. This will work for the narrator and publisher as well. Below that, you'll see which genres the title falls under, and there may also be subject terms to help you find books on similar topics. Lastly, Hoopla sometimes recommends similar authors and titles. This is a great way to find read-alikes without even leaving the app. As a side note, these features apply to all of Hoopla. If you enjoyed a movie, you can find similar movies. Find the next comic in your favorite series. Discover new albums and bands based on the music you like. As you check out more items, Hoopla will also update the Recommended For You list found in My Hoopla. Once you've selected a title and checked it out, be sure to download it to your device. That way you won't have to use data or connect to the internet every time you want to listen. You can access your Hoopla checkouts from multiple devices if you'd like, but not all at the same time. Your progress will sync across devices whenever you're connected to the internet. While listening to the audiobook, Hoopla gives you a few options to improve your listening experience. You can set a sleep timer if you would like it to shut off after a set amount of time. You can access a table of contents to skip to another chapter. I find this helpful if I'm also reading a book in print. I might listen on my way to work, then read a few chapters during lunch, and then this helps me skip ahead to the correct spot in the audiobook when I'm driving home later. You can set bookmarks while listening and then return to those bookmarks later, which might help if you're listening to a book for a book club, work, or school. And lastly, you can adjust the playback speed. You aren't just limited to certain increments either. You can choose exactly how fast you want it. For a simplified view while driving, select the car icon in the corner. This will display only the play button, an icon to rewind 15 seconds, and the icon to add a bookmark. Items return automatically when the lending period expires, but you can find returned titles under your reading history. As long as you haven't reached your limit on monthly checkouts, you can borrow the title again right away. You can also keep track of titles using the heart-shaped favorites icon. This will save them to a list for future access. If you ever need some help with Hoopla, try the FAQ on the FBCL website. Hoopla's website also has an excellent help page with more info on using specific devices. I hope this video gave you some ideas on how to use Hoopla more effectively. Thank you for joining me today.